Right on 11 o'clock, man.
Yo, man, we in here today. 2018 gonna be a different type of year, fam.
I'm on time, nigga. What? I ain't never on time.
Ever.
Utilizing my white side.
You know what I'm saying? You need to utilize that shit a little bit more.
Where we rolling? What's good?
Yo. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Mixed Opinion Podcast. No, we're going to start this shit over. 2018. Welcome to the Mixed Opinion Podcast. I am your host, Mike J, and I'm here by
Yeah, what up?
New Year, same us.
Yeah, what's good, yo?
Yo, how was, well, before we get started and everything else, let me, definitely I want to start off with, rest in peace to Combat Jack.
Yeah, man. Like I said before, I think I mentioned if it wasn't for him, he wouldn't even be sitting at this table right now.
He definitely pioneered this shit and took it to another level, and we talked about it in one of our previous episodes, but, if you don't know who Combat Jack is, familiarize yourself with him because he is a pioneer and he did open a lot of doors for a lot of people regarding the podcast genre, so to speak, or just
he brought it to urban.
You know what I mean? And not only that,
urban.
but what he did in the industry as a whole is definitely something to be appreciated and something to be
oh yeah, definitely, man. Like white people have been podcasting for years, but
yeah,
he brought it to the urban side, hip hop side.
Yeah,
he gave us that quote unquote B-side conversation.
Word
that because you get the cliche radio interview, but he
took it to the other level.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, definitely shouts and rest in peace to him, man.
Yeah, so fuck cancer, B.
We're all the way. But where we starting?
2018, baby, 2018. We're gonna come up with some new shit. Come out with some flavor this year. Hopefully, we're gonna have a better hip hop year. Even though we had a great hip hop year last year, I think we, the couple different things notwithstanding, I think we had a good hip hop overall.
Good music back.
Good music back. Yeah, there's a lot of fuck shit, but a lot of good shit out there.
Hey, listen, you can't win all the battles, but before we go any further,
hit the intro.
Yeah. All right, word.
Jers,
what's good?
What up?
And I mixed that. I'm plugging myself this year. What up?
Jers the Fat Man, what up?
What's good, Jers?
Yeah, so 2017, man, what'd you think about 2017 as a whole?
I think
overall, as a whole.
It's like going into the shoe store,
right?
And you got a wall full of garbage. Right?
Okay.
Right?
I'm with you so far.
But behind the counter they got the heat.
They definitely be having.
You got to go searching for it, but it's there.
Okay,
it's kind of like that.
All right,
there's dope music out there. You just got to look for it.
So the trash is.
There's
on
a lot
display.
of trash out here
on display.
There's a lot of trash that's flourishing, my nigga.
Right.
There's a lot that's in the forefront, but if you look, there's some dope shit out there. You know what I mean?
You gotta go ask somebody to get you.
Yeah, man. You gotta know. You gotta know what's really popping out here to really know where the good shit is.
And I feel you on that because I think. If you're not in the know and if you're just a casual fan, if you're just a casual fan, you're listening to Migos and
Kendrick and Drake and all the cliche rap shit.
But yeah, because I wouldn't call Kendrick cliche though.
Yeah, but yes, he is. He's like the fucking face of rap right now.
Yeah, but he's not cliche. He actually raps.
He does, but it's cliche to listen to him and say he's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like,
I see what
what I'm saying. Like you got people like that are just. That's what you would expect a casual person to listen to.
Yeah.
But then you got people who delve deeper into the culture and find the dope shit. Like Joe said, Joe had one of the hardest lines on that Death of Autotune freestyle. He said hip hop is dead because the dope shit is underground. Like that shit still holds true to this day, which is very true. All the good music nobody knows about.
Yeah.
There's so much out there and nobody really knows like that shit even exists.
I think it's hard to discover the music. Well, in I say that to say that while there's so many different ways to consume music now, it's so hard to find.
It's overwhelming.
It is overwhelming.
It is
overwhelming. Be able to this amount of music that comes out on a daily basis, let alone
literally.
Yeah, let alone anything else. You know what I'm saying? So to find it and to be able to mine for it, it's crazy.
That's why I think this new shit, like the way music is distributed, is like a gift and a curse. Because it's a gift because it gives everybody a platform who was good previously, who didn't know, or who wasn't available to, express their music. Right. But it's also a curse because there's no filter. The labels used to filter the bullshit from coming out. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that anymore. Now, if you got a computer, a mic, and an interface, you can rap.
No, yeah, and that goes to a topic we've talked about several times. Is like everybody thinks they're an engineer and everybody thinks they're a rapper. If you have a MacBook Pro or a MacBook or even shit an iPad now,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And whatever, GarageBand, and a microphone, motherfuckers think they can do everything and put out music, which, truth be told, is not a bad thing, but it's not a great thing either.
Just because you got a wrench, you're not a mechanic, my nigga.
Yo, that's 100% fact. I can attest to that shit 100%. You know what I mean?
Leave the shit to the professionals. That's if you're really not serious.
Fact.
Like, if you really about it and you really put your all into it, then I can respect that.
Right.
But if you just rapping and trying to get on and looking at it as like a way out and shit, and you're not even really doing it like that, and you don't even care about the culture, like people like what's Duke name? Fucking Lil Yachty. Like, he don't care about the culture, bro. Like, he dissing Biggie and Pac and all the nigga. If it wasn't for them, you wouldn't even be here with these fucking red dreads looking wild. You know what I mean? Like, you got people like that who just looking for a come up, who can't rap, don't care about the music, don't care about nothing. But then you got rappers like Joyner Lucas who care about the culture, care about the music, and were raised and is a student of this shit, and he gets barely to no clout. Like, that's just crazy to me.
But that also goes to the culture now, or to the audience now,
right?
And the consumption of microwave.
These kids fucking it up, man.
I mean, that's true.
These kids fucking it up.
But not to get into hate. Are we leaving that? Trying at least gonna try to leave the hating.
That's not hating though. That's
2017.
That's real talk.
No, it is, but I mean, a lot of people there could be an argument said that we're hating.
Yeah, but then it's true.
I had my brother listens to the podcast, right? And he was like, "We need to talk about to things that are more relatable to people, right?
Like
what? To the people now, like artists that are more relatable to the people now."
This is relatable to me. It's my fucking show, bro.
So he's like, "Yo, you gotta talk about Jeezy." I'm like, "We talk about Jeezy." It was like, you gotta talk about Casanova." I was like, "We talk about Casanova." He's like, "You gotta." I'm like, so I'm talking to him, right? And I'm like, "Bro, do you listen to the podcast?" Like, we talk about all these artists. The problem is, there's a lot. Some of these artists, not the ones I just mentioned, but some of the people that he mentioned, like, "Yo, these niggas is trash."
Well,
like, they're putting out trash music, so we're not going to talk about shit that's trash,
right? Yeah, like, we're not going to talk about
say that it's trash.
We're not going to talk about like what Gucci dude. We're not going to talk about people like that.
Gucci man.
We ain't going to talk about a Little Yachty mixtape. We ain't. You know what I mean? Nah.
I mean, I'll talk if it's worth talking about. I'll talk about it. But the fact of the matter is that other than vibe music, and that's probably what it is. It's vibe music. It's not even rap music anymore. It's vibe music.
It's trash.
You know what I'm saying? It's vibe music, and and people just listen to it just to catch a vibe.
No,
but you're not listening to it for lyrics. You're not listening to it for anything else. It's other than just to catch a vibe.
That speaks to society being stupid as fuck.
But that's the time we live in.
Prince was vibe music.
Prince was not vibe music.
That shit was definitely
no.
Purple Rain wasn't vibe music, my nigga.
No, let me clarify what I'm trying to say. Prince was an artist,
right?
Okay. Prince's music was art. Prince's lyrics were art.
Right.
That is art. You cannot classify Prince calling it vibe music with the fuck shit that be out.
But
right
I'm just saying, you can't vibe the Purple Rain.
That's not what I'm saying.
You can't walk around the house on a Saturday morning with no shirt, listening to Purple Rain, vacuuming the floor.
1,000%.
That's vibe music.
But that's not what I'm talking about. That's not the vibe that they're talking
about. No,
it's
not
the same vibe.
I'm not saying it's the same vibe. I'm just saying what the fuck happened to the vibe? You know what I mean?
It's a new definition of vibe. Just
Tribe
like
Called Quest was vibe. They were the epitome of vibe music.
They absolutely were.
And this is what we get now?
Yeah.
Fucking Louis Gang? What the fuck is it called?
Gucci.
Gucci. Like, come on, man. What the fuck?
But that goes to also like the new definition of freestyle, where you could come to a show, a Funk Flex show.
There is no freestyle.
And spit pre-written and call it a freestyle because you're freestyling it, quote unquote, over a beat that you didn't write the song for, or you didn't write the bars for.
The last person I seen freestyle was Common on Flex when he was with good music. He really freestyled because he freestyled about the room. He was with Push, Sci-Hi, and Big Sean.
No, there's been others. Sci-Hi did it. Sci-Hi did when he was up at
Breakfast
at Flex.
Club.
No, when he was up at Flex, he did it.
A part of that shit was written.
No, absolutely. Part of it. I'm
saying the whole thing. Yeah, Common spit the whole shit. 4 minutes of rapping about the room. Off the top of the dome. Like, you know a nigga freestyle when he using the same, like, melody. Like,
yeah,
the same shit that rhyming.
Right.
And that's what he did. Like,
okay, so saying that, one of the hardest freestyles last year was Black Thought, and that shit was all written.
Yeah.
So is that not, you're not fucking with that?
No, I definitely fuck with it. Like, there's different levels to freestyling. So you have, now.
Yeah.
Before, it used to be you go on the radio and you used to look forward to it because you know it's off the dome and that really showcases character and how they can rap.
But let me ask you something, not to cut you off, hold that thought, but let me ask you this. We know now that a lot of shit that when people go up there, it's pre-written because you can see it. They have their BlackBerry, their iPhones, whatever. How do we not know the shit before was because Big and Hove notorious for that, spitting rhymes, as a freestyle.
Early, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Before the album ever came out, but we couldn't. There were no video. There was no proof until you heard the shit.
Right.
6 months later.
Well, first of all, no one's reading off of BlackBerry anymore. Let's get that out the way. Secondly,
I'm gonna hold on to BlackBerry forever. I love BlackBerry.
Secondly, like that's how it used to be, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you also knew when somebody was freestyling.
Okay.
Because you can hear the hesitation in their voice. They're rapping about the room.
Yeah.
Like, yo, my man got a green jacket on, da-da-da-da. Like, they'll rap about the room.
Right.
But you can also, like, when it's more polished, like, when it sounds, like, good and it just flows out, like, that's how you know it's written. Like,
right.
Because they didn't study that shit in the mirror 10 times.
Yeah.
But Black Thought, I mean, even if a nigga had a pad in front of him, he can't rap like that. I'm not saying him. I'm saying anybody else.
No, yeah, Black Thought is on some
like that shit. That shit. Remembering 10 minutes of bars by itself is a fucking art in itself. Like, who can remember 10 minutes of bars? Like, literally.
I don't know. Black
remember them and deliver them that meticulously without missing a
without
beat
stuttering. Yep.
Is a fucking art in its own. So, but then you got people like O'Malley who went. Remember he went on Sway. Remember he went on Sway.
Oh yeah.
You got people like that, and that's a real freestyle.
That's real. Trash.
See what happens when niggas really freestyle these days? You get
but you're not looking at O'Malley as a lyricist either. Like you got like
listen,
instance,
if you're a rapper,
if you Fab, if you P, if you
anybody who got bars,
but
on the flip side of that, if you claim yourself as a rapper, bro, you have to freestyle. I don't give a fuck. You go up to a radio station, you have to freestyle.
Well,
that's like
you say that, but Nas has bars that he don't freestyle.
He don't freestyle. He don't. He has in the past, but
not freestyle.
He's freestyle.
I don't know.
He did.
I'm pretty sure I've read an article or two where he says he doesn't freestyle.
He doesn't freestyle,
and everything that he's ever spit has been something that he's either previously written, or it was something as previously written that he's going to put on the album, or shit that he was throwing away that he wasn't going to.
Right.
Whatchamacallit.
Right, but he's went on the radio and rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And he's freestyled on mixtapes, absolutely. If you go back to old Clues and old Juices and all them old mixtapes, there's some freestyles up there, some QB freestyles with him and the whole crew. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's freestyled before, but when your bars is that nice, my nigga, you really got to go freestyle. Like when you
probably don't.
When you second in line to one of the best that ever pick up a mic, you really got to go up there and showcase bar? I don't think so. You know what I mean?
I'm glad you said second to best because the Hove.
Nah, I mean he right behind M. You know what I mean? And he put Ether out. I mean, But we ain't even gonna get into that because, like I said, that's a whole podcast in the making.
We definitely gonna have that conversation.
You got your okay, so let's backtrack to 2017 because I feel like we be fucking varying, my nigga.
Yeah, we got off on a little tangent.
You got the top 5, your top 5 albums.
I got my top 5.
All right, let's hear it
with a couple